This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Eric Morton of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure that you never miss the latest from Disney theme parks around the world. Here now is the news for September 4th, 2024. Yes, Tom is gone. He'll be back in the seat a week from today. I'm covering until then. I'm back. So hope you didn't miss me too bad. The popcorn bucket inspired by the scary Teddy, a.k.a. Vampire Teddy from Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, has arrived at Magic Kingdom exclusively for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. The scary Teddy has a white face with wide red lips and sharp teeth. It has small round black ears and a black onesie. The mouth opens to store popcorn inside of it. It includes popcorn at the time of purchase. It is limited to 2 per person per transaction. The bucket is only available at popcorn carts during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, though. Guests reportedly waited in line for up to 2 hours to purchase the bucket on its day of release. It sells for $26. Walt Disney World has a new set of Dooney and Bourke bags featuring the 3 Caballeros, Donald Duck, Jose Carioca, and Panchito Pistoles. The collection includes a tote bag and a crossbody purse, and it's available at Uptown Jewelers in the Magic Kingdom and other designer bag locations throughout the Walt Disney World Resort. Both bags are dark purple with hot pink and light brown detailing. The tote features a pattern of colorful papel picado and the 3 characters. Papel picado spells out their names, and the 3 Caballeros, Donald, Jose, and Panchito, are depicted riding a magic carpet while playing their instruments, dancing, and singing. Around the characters are colorful stars. The bag has white stitching on it. The matching crossbody is rectangular with brown piping. The trio are pictured on one side with their instruments below papel picado spelling out their names. Tote sells for $268, and the crossbody bag goes for $228. The EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival started last Thursday with the Muppets Brewing Lab in the Odyssey featuring a new and fun photo op that has now been removed less than 72 hours since it opened to guests. Well, we have a view here of what the photo op used to look like. You can see the Muppets Lab featuring Dr. Benson Honeydew and Beaker on the center screen on that far wall. Last year, there was not a photo op set up under the screen. Rather, there was just open floor space for guests to sit or maybe explore the room. This year, there was a very detailed photo op set up under the screen so guests could get shots of themselves helping out in the Muppets Brewing Lab. Well, unfortunately, after numerous reports of apparently unsupervised children, among others, throwing props and just kind of flat out destroying the set, Disney has removed the photo op entirely just days after the festival began. All that remains of the photo op is the spotlight, a quiet reminder for the very few guests who got to see and enjoy this enhancement. I hope they bring it back. I hope guests maybe can respect the space in the future if they do bring it back. I guess I'm crossing my fingers. Disney Vacation Club, speaking of the Odyssey building, Disney Vacation Club has officially announced details of the refurbished member lounge in the Imagination Pavilion of Epcot. Of course, you remember it temporarily moved over to the Odyssey and now is not there because of the festival. As we previously reported, the lounge will be renamed the Disney Vacation Club Imaginatrium, a member lounge. It will feature an engaging new exhibit of archival photos and images, as well as comfortable seating, complimentary drinks, and children's entertainment area. Wi-Fi and member service advisors will also be present. The lounge will be open daily from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on the 2nd floor of ImageWorks in the Imagination Pavilion. A reopening date has not yet been announced, but it seems like it will be reopening soon. A valid membership card and photo ID are required at check-in. The name on the membership card must match the name on the photo ID. A member can bring up to 4 guests or the number of guests on their resort reservation booked with their membership. The lounge has been closed for refurbishment since June. It was originally scheduled to reopen back in July. We'll see how soon it reopens. Have you ever wanted to check out a DVC resort or stay maybe at Disney with more amenities like kitchen and laundry? Well, maybe you don't want to talk to a rep because it's uncomfortable. You don't want to get a hard sales pitch. One perfect way that we found to do it is to try the DVC Rental Store. You can stay at a luxury Disney resort with no commitment, no sales pressure, and at a fraction of the cost. In fact, some of these units are up to 75% off, and they offer a lowest price guarantee. instead of signing a DVC contract, why not just rent the points you need for your next magical stay? Check it out, make sure it's for you. You can check their inventory right now for free, which is actually not something everyone offers. They have a huge inventory, and if you do decide to book something, they have a great cancellation policy. This is why they're #1 in the U.S. and why we've used them many times over, and we have them as a sponsor. Head over to www.link/DVC for more info or to check it out. This past weekend, we saw reports that Disney's Port Orleans Resort French Quarter opened newly refurbished rooms to about 60 guests. This started back in May, and we expect the refurbishment to continue in more of the buildings through November of this year, at least. We got some pictures that were shared on social media from a room in Building 1. The changes are more obvious when you look at the before photo that we have. The new rooms feature a fresh coat of cream paint that brightens the room. There are small nods to the Princess and the Frog and the New Orleans Mardi Gras season throughout the refurbished room. The flooring below the beds appears to have been changed to more of like a chevron pattern instead of kind of straight wood. It's in this little kind of arrow shape. The headboards above the bed are framed in the pale blue teal color that once coated the entire wall. There's a fun mosaic style pattern just above the headboard. There are also new lighting sconces above each bed. There are black reading lights incorporated on either side of the headboard that appear to fold into it when not in use. On the bed, there's a Mickey-shaped towel art and a card that reads, "Our hope is that your room feels welcoming and adds to the amazing memories you will create here. Thank you for choosing Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter Resort. Sincerely, your housekeeping team." The linens on the bed appear the same as before, but now have a fun orange throw pillow to bring more color to the bed. There are small fleur-de-lis in a pattern that repeats in the two bands on either side of the pillow. There's a small shelf affixed to the wall next to the headboard closest to the bathroom for more storage. In the center bedside table, there's more storage as well, USB-A, USB-C charging ports. We also noticed more artwork and a barn door style entrance to the bathroom. You can let us know. Look at the pictures. We have a lot of them on our site. Let us know what you think and tell us in the comments if you like them. Disney announced a new live show starring Disney villains and will debut at Disney's Hollywood Studios in the summer of 2025. This show will replace Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy at Sunset Showcase on Sunset Boulevard. The Cars show will close permanently on October 7th. You have until then to check it out. Disney Parks blog said of the new show, "The creative minds at Disney Live Entertainment will transform Sunset Showcase into the mysterious, reflective realm of the magic mirror. The show will feature appearances by dozens of the most infamous evildoers with fiendish foes, Cruella de Vil, Captain Hook, and Maleficent, each breaking through the glass to take the stage in live production numbers." Disney released 2 pieces of concept art. One features Maleficent, Captain Hook, Hades, and Cruella breaking out of mirrors around the magic mirror. In the second piece, Cruella is seen on a stage surrounded by her fashion designs. In years past, the same location where this new show is going to be presented was home of Club Villain. You may remember this, a ticketed event that allowed guests to join Dr. Facilier and other Disney villains to enjoy musical numbers and DJ spun tunes alongside a potions bar, New Orleans fair, and dancing. Club Villain debuted back in January 2016 and ran through March of that year before closing. Returned for the Halloween season in 2017 due to its popularity before it closed for good on October 31st. Probably that guest demand for this is what is making them want to bring this back. Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy, may it rest in peace soon. It opened in 2019 as part of the 30th anniversary of Disney's Hollywood Studios. It uses the large screen as the racing simulator used by McQueen and Cruz Ramirez in Cars 3. Again, you have just a few weeks to say goodbye to Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. Oh, let's go over to Disneyland now, shall we? After closing as Critter Country back in May, Bayou Country in Disneyland has, well, mostly reopened. Guests can once again enjoy the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh and the gift shop Pooh Corner. We also got our first look at Lewis's Critter Club, a new Tiana's Bayou Adventure gift shop that's attached to it. As for Pooh's Corner, the side of the store with the treats has remained the same. The exterior features a sign for Teddy Barra's Swingin' Arcade, which is long since closed. The interior of Pooh's Corner looks much the same with giant bees, hive lights, and birthday decorations. As for the rest, Where there used to be a hallway leading into the rest of the store is now a wall and a door. A sign advertises Lewis's Critter Club coming soon. The sign features a stanza of musical notes. The new store will take up the left side of the building. Disney described this space as the home away from home for the Tiana's Bayou Adventure critters. Guests will be able to purchase apparel, accessories, home decor, and more featuring the ride's characters. Outside, one of the windows has been decorated with a Bayou-inspired display. Though it's hard to really photograph in the sun, we got some photos of it anyway. There's a tree stump, moss, and reeds set against a background inspired by the Princess and the Frog scenery. You can also see tiny instruments for the critters. I love that. Along with some tiny glass bottles like those outside Mama Odie's place. The pastry chefs of Disneyland Resort have crafted a life-size display of the old hag from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs out of sweet ingredients. Guests can see the impressive confection in the hotel's lobby. It's on a platform behind the ropes there at the Grand Californian. The old hag, the evil queen in disguise, of course, as you know, is depicted holding a poison apple over her rusted cauldron. The apple is bright red with green poison dripping over it, creating a skull face. A large white bone sticks out of the cauldron. Sitting on a mossy rock next to the old hag is a basket full of yellow apples. An orange light makes it appear there's a fire beneath that cauldron. Trees with terrifying faces surround the old hag. There are white mushrooms and autumn leaves on a rocky forest floor. Other than the orange light, the display is lit with purple and blue lights, giving it an eerie aura. There are also 13 hidden Mickeys on display. I didn't see any. I saw this when it was in progress a little over a week ago. They weren't quite done with it. It's cool to watch them work on it, though. They even gave us the ingredients. If you want to try and make this at home, I don't know the actual recipe, but the ingredients include 200 eggs, 250 pounds of powdered sugar, 100 pounds of rice cereal, that's Rice Krispies, I mean, let's be honest, 60 pounds of marshmallow, 200 pounds of dark chocolate, 80 pounds of white chocolate, and 200 pounds of fondant, making it like the third most fattening Halloween offering at Disneyland this year, I think. Go check it out. It's pretty cool. September 4th marks the 23rd anniversary of Tokyo DisneySea at Tokyo Disney Resort. To celebrate the occasion, a new 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea inspired merchandise collection hit the shelves of Nautilus Gifts. I'm sure this is driving Tom crazy. He's got to have it all. The collection features Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck as undersea explorers. In the collection's key art, Mickey is wearing an 1800s style waistcoat and hat with goggles. Donald is in a vintage dive suit, including a bronze helmet. They discover blue crystals underwater. The collection features postcards, file folders, a stationery set, a pin, a button, or can badges as they're known in Tokyo, a Mickey thimble, a Neptune Tomika vehicle, a coin keychain, a crystal charm, a Mickey hat keychain, a Mickey plush keychain, a Donald plush keychain, a set of 5 mystery plush keychains, lots of keychains, people carry a lot of keys apparently there, a tumbler, a hand towel, a t-shirt, a pocket watch, a Mickey ear headband, a ball cap, a drawstring pouch, and a crossbody bag. You can check out our site for all the prices, photos, and details. Disney Cruise Line has revealed details of the inaugural sailings of the upcoming Disney Destiny ship through May of 2026. The maiden voyage of the Destiny will set off from Port Everglades in Fort Lauderdale on November 20th of 2025. This special 4-night cruise will stop at both Castaway Key and Lookout Key. We know some of those cruises are doing that these days. The Disney Destiny will continue to sail from Port Everglades year-round with 4- and 5-night sailings. These sailings include stops at either Castaway Key or Lookout Key, or maybe both sometimes. The other ports of call are Nassau, Bahamas, Cozumel, Mexico, although some sailings only visit a Disney destination. Disney also announced a special DVC member exclusive sailing. That one's going to be a 5-nighter, and it departs on November 28th. We have a full listing of dates. You can check out our site. Or better yet, hit up our friends at BR Guest Vacations, www.nt.travel. They can start working for you right now, and it doesn't cost you anything. For the absolute latest on these stories and all those that didn't make it to today's show, be sure to check www.nt.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out and a thank you from the bottom of my heart to all the WIGS members watching who help make this show happen each and every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Eric Morton saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.